If you're heading to college or already in school and need help paying for it, finding the right student loan can make a huge difference. The wrong loan can cost you thousands more than it should, so it's worth knowing your options. In this video, we're breaking down the top 5 best student loans for 2026. Check the affiliate links in the description. They help the channel grow at no cost to you. Let's jump in. Starting us off at number 5 is Sallie Mae, and if you've done any research on student loans before, you've probably come across this name. Sallie Mae has been in the student loan space for decades, and they're one of the most well-known private lenders in the country. What makes Sallie Mae a solid option is the variety of loans they offer. Whether you need a loan for a 4-year university, a community college, a graduate program, or even a career training course, they've got something for you. They also don't charge origination fees or prepayment penalties, which means you can pay off your loan early without getting hit with extra costs. Their interest rates are competitive, and they offer both fixed and variable rate options, so you can choose what works best for your budget. They also have a multi-year approval feature, which means once you're approved, you don't have to reapply every single year. That saves a lot of time and stress. The reason Sallie Mae lands at number 5 is that their customer service has gotten mixed reviews. Some borrowers say the experience is smooth, while others report long wait times and confusing communication. Also, if your credit isn't great, you'll likely need a co-signer to get a decent rate. Still a strong and trusted name in the space though. At number 4 we have College Ave, and this one is becoming more and more popular with students and parents. College Ave was specifically built to make the student loan process simple and fast, and they deliver on that promise. One of the best things about College Ave is how easy their application is. You can get a rate estimate in just a few minutes without it affecting your credit score. That's a big deal because it lets you shop around and compare before you commit to anything. They offer flexible repayment options too. You can choose to make full payments while in school, interest-only payments, flat payments of just $25 a month, or defer everything until after graduation. That kind of flexibility is really helpful depending on your financial situation. Their rates are competitive across the board for undergraduate, graduate, and even parent loans. They also regularly show up in best of lists for their user-friendly experience and transparency. No hidden fees, no surprises. Where College Ave falls a bit short is in borrower protections. Since it's a private lender, you won't get the same safety nets that come with federal loans like income-driven repayment plans or loan forgiveness programs. But if you've already maxed out your federal options and need a private loan, College Ave is a great pick. Coming in at number 3 is Earnest, and this is a lender that really stands out for how personalized their approach is. Earnest doesn't just look at your credit score when deciding your rate. They take into account things like your savings habits, your income, and your overall financial profile. That means even if your credit score isn't perfect, you might still get a better rate than you'd expect. Their loan customization is another highlight. Most lenders give you a choice between a few standard repayment terms, but Earnest lets you pick your exact loan term down to the month. So instead of being stuck with a 10-year or 15-year plan, you can fine-tune it to match what you can actually afford. They also don't charge any fees. No origination fees, no late fees, and no prepayment penalties. That's pretty rare in the lending world, and it adds up to real savings over time. Earnest also has a solid mobile app where you can manage payments, skip a payment if you need to, once every 12 months, and keep track of your balance. That skip a payment feature is genuinely useful if you hit a rough month financially. The main downside is that Earnest is only available in certain states, so depending on where you live, you might not be able to use them. Also, cosigner release isn't available, which is a deal breaker for some people. But for those who qualify, it's one of the smartest choices out there. At number 2, we have SoFi, and this one really came close to taking the top spot. SoFi has built a massive reputation in the personal finance world, and their student loans are a big part of that. What makes SoFi special is the full package they offer. On top of competitive rates with no fees whatsoever, they give every borrower access to career coaching, financial planning, and even member events. It's not just a loan. It's like joining a financial community that actually wants to help you succeed. Their rates are among the lowest you'll find from any private lender, especially if you have strong credit or a solid cosigner. They offer both fixed and variable rates, and their repayment terms are flexible enough to fit most budgets. SoFi also has an unemployment protection feature. If you lose your job, they'll pause your payments and even help you find a new position. That kind of safety net is almost unheard of from a private lender, and it gives you real peace of mind. The refinancing side is where SoFi really shines too. If you already have student loans and want to lower your rate, SoFi is consistently rated one of the best refinancing options in the country. They sit at number 2 because their approval standards can be strict. If you're a student without much income or credit history, you'll likely need a cosigner. And while their perks are great, the core loan product is similar to other top lenders. But the overall experience is hard to beat, and the number 1 spot goes to federal student loans, and honestly, it shouldn't be a surprise. Before you even think about a private lender, you should always max out your federal loan options first. Here's why. Federal student loans come with fixed interest rates that are set by the government and are usually lower than what private lenders offer, especially for undergrads. You don't need a credit check or a cosigner for most federal loans, which makes them accessible to almost everyone. But the real advantage is the protections that come with them. Federal loans offer income-driven repayment plans that cap your monthly payment based on what you earn. If you work in public service, you could qualify for loan forgiveness after 10 years of payments. And if you hit financial hardship, you can apply for deferment or forbearance to pause your payments without destroying your credit. The application process is straightforward too. You fill out the FAFSA, and based on your financial situation, you'll be offered a combination of subsidized and unsubsidized loans. Subsidized loans are especially valuable because the government pays the interest while you're in school, which saves you a significant amount of money. The only real limitation is the borrowing cap. Federal loans have annual and lifetime limits, so if your tuition exceeds what they cover, you'll need to supplement with a private loan from one of the other lenders on this list. But for the combination of low rates, borrower protections, and accessibility, federal student loans are the clear number 1. And there you have it, the top 5 best student loans for 2026. Always start with federal loans first, and only go private if you need to fill a gap. Don't forget to check the affiliate links in the description. It really does help the channel grow. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one.